stop a god.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Vecna Eve of Ruin after an extended absence, here on Dork Tales. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelly, and this is episode 22, A Chaos of Kenders. We are going to be hopping into it in just a minute, but a couple of things before we begin. First of all, hi, I'm Kelly, I'm your Dungeon Master, you seeing him, and I wrote this episode because I don't think that there are werewolves in Krynn. Well, technically there are, I did research, there are werewolves in a single module of contested canonicity, written in like 1989, that most people don't consider canon. So maybe? I also feel that like there's a lot of stuff about this module originally had a lot of werewolves in it, if you can tell, that if you have a world with 3 moons, all of which are different alignments, you might wish to have different werebeasts of different alignments tied to each moon. And it's just like there's a lot of stuff you could do with that.
It's almost like there's unlimited potential there.
Yeah, and it's almost like they just did something really weird, and I don't like it. Also, who said that?
Yeah, right?
All right. So, folks, we are going to be hopping in just a second, but, well, I guess I'll let the cat out of the bag early. So, folks, originally, Amy was unable to come back and reprise the final little bit of her appearance because she didn't want to, put on makeup for like 2 minutes of stream time. So why don't I go ahead and transition us over to our guest for tonight, which you might have just guessed.
Hello.
All right.
That's right. It's me. Oh, is this?
Yep.
Make sure that's all good.
Well, we'll let you
chat, like Bastion is the guest tonight. More
Bastion.
Vampires.
Oh God, it's probably
Imagine.
True. Yeah, I mean, we were just in Barovia. That could totally work. So, folks, we're going to do a bit of a pass around, but I wanted to say that I rewrote tonight's game. I will be putting it up on Dungeon Masters Guild when I actually have time to edit it. And I'm not panicking at all because I'm double thinking all of my thoughts for this because I'm kind of having to put my money where my mouth is on whether or not I could write a better chapter than the people who got paid to write this book. So how are you? But hey, let's go ahead and meet our cast, starting with Christine.
So, surprise Dragonlance reunion. Well, hi, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight, I get to play Rosie Thistledrop, our gnomish artificer artillerist. I keep trying to remember if she's gnomish or not, and then I remember no, she is. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you said gnomist. Oh, it's because you're an artillerist, and so gnomish.
I'm a gnome.
No, because she's
Gnomist artillerish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, basically. All right, next to you, we've got the one and only and many-armed Robin. Well, how many arms does Robin have?
I have 2.
It's a good start.
Yeah, hello. I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am playing Lir'wen, our Way of the Astral Self Moon Elf, who uses she, her pronouns as well.
Fantastic. Using was, were pronouns, it's Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. I go by Diggy Blogg in chat, use he, him, and they, them pronouns. Tonight I will not be playing Godfrey High Valor, but I will be playing... Sorry, I had to. Gaunt, our reborn Hexblade Warlock.
And we love him very much. Almost as much as we love the vampire killer herself, Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. Sometimes I play a vampire, sometimes I kill them. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Imogen, our champion blender.
Yep. And
that's just what she is now. She also uses she, her pronouns.
Perfect. Joining us from the far side of whatever level y'all are, it's Kal.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's It's weird seeing myself in as Aurontiros and all of you not as Dragonlance cast. So this will be fun. Yeah, everybody. My name is Kal. You can find me on Dork Tales. Usually not on Fridays. I use he/him pronouns. Aurontiros uses any pronouns, and they're bard. They're... Hey, calm down.
Did you take Find
Gotta
Familiar?
use speak with animals on my wild creatures in the room.
Come here, you little shit.
Yeah, it's I'm pure bard. No breaking off and having 4 levels in wizard or sorcerer or the like. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Fantastic.
Kelly,
Yes.
is there a nebulous amount of time between the Dragonlance campaign and whatever year it is now?
Yep, it is absolutely nebulous because let me tell you this, buddy.
Uh-oh.
They don't even tell me where this damn... Okay, so real quick before we hop into character, minor spoilers if you're going through this game. You guys are going to be starting in a place very near a location called, Bittergrass Fen? It doesn't even say what continent it's on. Nor shall I, because I don't care. I'll pick a content out of a hat before I actually write this down for module release. But honestly, I don't care where it is. They also say a bunch of things like the war-torn land of Krynn. So this is kind of set in the nebulous period after your party separates. Assume the Dragon War is like...
Is it like a country continent thing? The nebulous country of Africa. Is it like the people that wrote it don't really...
Slightly less offensive, but yeah. Basically.
Oh, okay.
What I would say is that we're going to make a stand right here, and we're going to say that in our continuity, this is set after the Dragon War. So this is set between the original trilogy and the twin trilogy, if you know what I'm talking about. If you've read the books, it will be important for some reasons. So this is post-war. You have gained some levels, you have learned some tricks, and you know, that war. Yeah. So any other questions? Perfect.
How many of my friends are dead?
You have friends?
Oh, ouch. I see
none of your
this is much different.
It is much different.
It's
None
because
of your friends
we
are
learned how
dead.
to act from you.
None of your friends are dead because they all just got jobs at Bookwyrm Games. Hello, Bookwyrm Games is our sponsor for this episode. I managed to fit it in a really awkward way this time. Bookwyrm Games has been our sponsor for 2 years. They were our sponsor during Dragonlance. So hey, if you want to keep the continuity of buying Bookwyrm Games dice and other dice-related products to get that old Dragonlance nostalgia going, maybe go to bookwyrmgames.com, maybe use code DorkTales to save 15%, maybe get yourself some dice, some tea, some wooden dice, some glow-in-the-dark dice. They have dice filled with eyeballs that light up when you roll them. Like, that's pretty dope. Also, they have a bunch of really cool stuff, and they're gonna have some, like, really cool stuff soon that's gonna, like, you know, let's just say it's got our name raw all over it. But go check them out. They're wonderful. They're fantastic sponsors, and I look forward to spending more time with them soon. You can also come see them at Kelowna Comic-Con on the 28th and 29th of June, where you can also see us, because we're going to be there. We're going to be running a live show and 2 side shows. Well, 2 panels. I guess a sideshow makes it sound like we're running a circus, which kind of are. But yeah. Also, quick note about Kelowna Comic-Con. Number 1, if you go there and you tell Bookwyrm Games, psst, Dork Tales, they'll give you 15% off. 2, if you book your tickets for Kelowna Comic-Con and you use the code DorkTales10, you'll save 10% because they want you to come and they want you to tell them we sent you. So you definitely want to do that. What else do I have to tell you about this episode? I hope you have fun. We're going to have a good time. I will be revising this, so if you're hoping to get this exact game when it comes time for publication, this is obviously going to be tailored to my players, which you should always tailor games to your players, even if they're modules. But I will be making something a little more universal, but not like watered down for actual release. But Is there anything I'm missing tonight? I think that we're probably good. A quick reminder of where we were last episode. You were in Barovia, looking for another piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, your fourth piece. As you managed to find that rod piece, you were trapped inside of the Death House by none other than Strahd von Zarovich, Lord of Barovia, Dark Lord of Ravenloft. And you put him down like a particularly sick farm animal. It was really pathetic. He lasted almost 2 rounds and then went, "I'll be back," and floated it back off to his castle and as a mist. I don't know, man. Like, it was rough. But one of my players has a Sunblade, so yeah, I don't know what they expected. You guys are gonna smack Vecna around just as bad. After that, we kind of left at a dramatic point because Rosie got eaten by a vampire and died for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, before Osric was able to break into the Death House and go clear and use the power of Timora to bring Rosie back from the brink, at which point Rosie saw that all of her student debt would not be forgiven in the afterlife. So you definitely want to stay here and grind. Get that Sigma grind set going. Yeah, I know, right? All right, so that's where we ended last game. Kal, I'm going to just ask that for the first little bit, I'm going to kind of get through this, and then we will introduce you. And it will be a lot of fun. Everybody ready? Perfect. So, folks, thanks for tuning into this episode of Dork Tales. I love you so much. And I have to drop a long overdue episode on our Patreon. Is tomorrow the 1st? No, 31st. I still have 1 day to do it before I'm late. Of Kal and I talking about all sorts of things, like getting in fights with people on Xbox and things.
What an embarrassing interview.
I can take that out.
No. I had told you that's up to your discretion.
I might. I still might. What the hell was the song I used for when you guys were in the sanctuary? Was it Cold Sanctuary? It is now. That's a dope song. All right, cool. All right. So without further ado, let us head back into Vecna, Eve of Strahd of Barovia, Ravenloft of Ruin, here on Dork Tales. Rosie, the afterlife called you for a moment. The dark mists of what lies beyond the borders of Barovia, what blankets this land in darkness, began to reach its tendrils into your ephemeral being, attempting to siphon the goodness, the light from your soul. Unfortunately for them, it didn't expect 2 things. 1, the manic, gnomish nightmare girl energy that you were comprised of. And 2, the sound of an aging half-elf cleric pumping the power of the goddess of fortune into you, going, "Clear!" A bolt of bright light pulls you back to consciousness. You find yourself lying in the front entryway of the Death House, surrounded by your friends, Lir'wen, Osric standing over you, Gaunt is nearby, Imogen is there too, and Boom Boom is there. Did Luella leave? I can't remember if Luella left, or she's kind of nearby getting sassed.
Was she even here at all?
Yeah.
No, she was.
She was.
She was
And
here. I
he-
think she may have went to go after deal with her dad because he's probably very pissed, I think.
You know, we're just going to cut back in with that. And then standing by the door, you are going to see the long white hair and voluptuous physique of Luella standing next to those children that you had entered the house to rescue their parents, to check on them. Good. She's alive, Luella will say, cocking a fist on one of her hips. if you guys want to get actually, like, out of Ravenloft, there's a good chance that Daddy has to let you. I'll be back. I'm gonna take care of this for you. But tell Tasha that she owes me. Okay?
Righto. You could also use the threat for your dad that we would be one hell of a pain in his ass.
Especially that Sunblade.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just multiverse saving, you know, Ravenloft is part of the multiverse.
Mm-hmm. I'll put that forward. Bat. And suddenly she will explode into a cloud of bats and fly off. The way to get out of any social situation. Picture the Scooby-Doo bat sound. That's what I'm picturing. The geek geek geek. You know one?
Oh, that's where I found a Scooby-Doo soundboard and I sent it somewhere, but that was right. That was this game that you wanted it.
Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes we have bats, sometimes we don't. That's our production model. It's in the contract, really. And as she goes out the door, Rose and Thorn, the two the two young children who you orphaned last episode, are going to turn to you and say,
I mean, to be fair.
To be fair, did you find out where our father and mother are? Are they all right? Rose will ask, clutching
Everybody
her...
looks away from Rosie.
Yeah, everyone. Can we make a deception to see how obvious we are?
Sure.
Because, boy, Lir'wen has a +1 to deception, so I don't
Right,
think she's
we were
very
looking for your parents.
8.
The cultists killed everybody here.
Make me a deception roll, Rosie.
Imogen is
Well, that's
super
not
fucking
awful.
obvious.
God.
Not awful.
I rolled a 2 and I have a -1.
16. That's
16?
8.
Okay,
8.
Osric wasn't there, so he doesn't have to roll. I'm gonna roll an insight for these kids. Ready?
Because to be fair, cultists did kill everything and then we killed cultists.
What'd you roll?
Nat 20.
16.
So my 17 is even funnier, where they're where they just like look at you and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Thorn. It looks like I'll have to take care of you now." Mind you, these children are maybe 8 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. What do you mean their parents? Actually, Rosric wasn't there, but he'll roll. Oh, he got a 4. Oh wait, it's advantage on insight because of Vecna's mark. 16. There we go. Rosie, what did you do?
What? I killed cultists, okay?
Wait, their parents were cultists?
Lir'wen's gonna
Everyone
like
was a
the hand to
cultist.
her mouth away from the kids and go fire. Like she's mouthing it, but I
Fireball?
Really, the thing that killed your parents was their poor life choices and their worship of a cult of Vecna. Or Strahd. Whoever. One of those two.
What?
Pick one, grow up, get
I'm not
vengeance.
good with children, but even I know that's just a bit harsh.
And our job is done here. We've ruined more lives.
Our job isn't done here. These children need aid. I mean, can you? He's gonna kind of cover one ear, like the left ear of Rose and the right ear of Thorn. And go, can you imagine what the
Together.
foster care system will do to them here? They'll be chewed up and spat out alive, or worse, undead.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not adopting kids.
No.
Osric, is there a foster care system? It's Ravenloft.
They're probably gonna get turned into
Just-
vampire spawn.
Or
Just
meat
get
pies.
Luella back here and make her apprentice them or something.
Luella's gonna kill them.
It's still not our
I don't know.
problem.
She seems like she can be kind of nice. She just tries to hide it.
Well, in the meanwhile, I think that it would be best if we took them back to the sanctum.
Oh, they could be apprentices to Tasha.
Oh, they're gonna love that.
Mm.
Hey, it was Osric's idea.
I
Yeah, he
know.
gets to tell them. All right.
Yeah, not it.
Lir'wen puts all her other arms on her nose.
All right. Well, with that in mind, then perhaps we should get the hell out of here. What do you say? This place is a bit spoopy-oopy for me.
Well, we need permission. I'm trying to. Lir'wen's like shaking the rod. She's like, usually this opens up a portal when we have this in the hand, but it's not working.
Is it attached to the other ones, or does it? Is it
If
one?
you, they are
piece
all
of
separate
four,
right
or-
now, but you absolutely can like start combining them.
I was pretty
Let's
sure we
try
had
that.
at least 2 that were combined.
Okay, so
At
you
one
have
point.
4 rods now. 1, 1, and 2. And as you are shaking that rod, you are going to hear, "Fine. Depart." And a portal will begin to coalesce out of mist right at the fireplace, going...
Rosie's gonna dart through it, blowing a kiss as she goes, just to get out of here.
See, Lir'wen's gonna
Aye,
back
yay.
up and do the jump into the portal, like 6-finger flipping him off. Whoosh.
All right, everybody else going through. Ozric's going to take the children through, ushering them.
I'll wait till near the
Imogen's-
end.
Imogen's just gonna salute with the sunblade, like obviously not touch herself with it, but you know, like just see ya.
Perfect.
Wait till the end, and before going through the portal, I'll just be like, remember, Strahd, the multiverse doesn't like snitches.
The multiverse doesn't like Kaz, the betrayer, either. Anytime you want, Gaunt. Mono e vampiro.
After Vecna. Then I'll come for
Yes.
you. And then I'll walk through the portal.
Oof, that guy's way too intense. Screw this. I should open the cruise line. He says, as you step through the portal, returning, if you don't get the joke, go watch The Blood Boat on our extra live stream shows. As you pop through, I just can't take Strahd seriously anymore. I'm sorry.
You killed me. You killed me with that.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I need to ask, I believe Rosie is holding the 4th piece of the rod of, what is it called? The rod of many things, but the rod of 7 parts.
I don't know, because I think Lir'wen was shaking it just now.
Okay, so you have the...
Rosie has 1, 2, 3. Lir'wen has 4 because
Okay.
Rosie died.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, that makes sense. With the 4th piece, you travel back to Sigil. And it is there that you once again find yourselves inside of the Wizard's 3 chamber. Well, particularly the chamber of the greatest wizardress of, I was going to say Neverwinter, but Sigil. How bad am I? I forgot the 3rd Wizard's 3 name because I never have dealt with her before. Okay, so it's Tasha, Mordenkainen, Illustriel.
I always forget that one because there's not a book that's constantly mentioned.
Yeah, Illustriel Silverhand should put out a book.
I was going to say, does Illustrial have a spell?
Silverhand's job. I don't know.
Whoa.
I was like,
Maybe
Mordenkainen
they
and
weren't,
Tasha have spells named after them.
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't cocky enough to attach the
Yeah,
name
she's too nice.
to the spells thing.
She's too busy having like a lesbian romance or well, sapphic romance, probably knowing her. Very, very sapphic. Okay, so here's what you need to know about the rod of 7 parts. Eons ago, blah, 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 it got broken up. So the rod pieces, holding on to, the rod can't be attuned to while it is broken. While holding one piece of the broken rod, you know the general location of the next consecutive piece, as the rod yearns to be a complete artifact. Me too. I can sympathize. Multiple rod pieces can be assembled into one piece or disassembled again, each requiring an action, although a partially complete rod doesn't gain any other abilities. While holding one piece of the broken rod, you can use an action to cast a spell associated with that piece. Once the rod has been used to cast a spell, it can't be used that way until the next dawn. So, the first piece gives you the Commune spell. The second gives you Arcane Gate. The third gives you Reverse Gravity. And the fourth gives you Regenerate.
Huh. I don't know if we, I remember Commune, I don't know if we, yeah, we didn't ask about the other three. So first, Commune.
And Rosie had Arcane Gate. She opened an Arcane Gate and got stuck last episode when Christine was sick. So once again, we find ourselves inside of the Sanctum Sanctorum. There inside. Can't take this module seriously anymore. You guys find yourself on Bleecker Street down in New York City.
Did you make that up, or is that what it's called?
That's what the No, that's Doctor Strange's place.
Oh, good. So, because you said you can't take this seriously anymore, and I'm like, did they call it that?
No, they call it. They call this place the Sigil Sanctum. As far as I can tell. Or just Lady Illustrial's Sapphic Pad of Doom. Or Justice. Sapphic Justice Pad is what you call it. So, you all find yourself back inside of the portal room, there inside of Lady Illustrial Silverhand's sanctum. You can hear that there is a bit of music playing in the next room. And it appears that no matter what the mood was like when you left, it has relaxed quite a bit since then. With the multiverse poised on the brink of annihilation, it would do well for the Wizards 3 to recover from their failed wish spell. And they appear to be doing so by relaxing to some cool tunes in the main area. You all have high enough perception that you are going to be able to sense on the breeze the scent of freshly poured elven wine that is in the middle of aerating in the cool, slightly chilled atmosphere of the sanctum. You also will be able to smell fresh fruits and cheeses that are permeating the air, and it appears that there's some type of like charcuterie spread. Teddy, bro, you can choose something else, and you can roll that somewhere else. Once again, you find yourself inside of the sanctum, and those scents and sounds are before you. Do you join the rest of them?
I think Lir'wen's gonna head to, I guess, somewhere to the healing potion area? Do we have healing potions on tap?
Yeah.
Cool, because Lir'wen's super fucking hurt from that fight, so she's definitely gonna go get some healing.
Making your way through the central area, where you can see that there are a number of relaxing places, the plush furniture, the sofas and footstools, all around a central table, where there are plates of wines and cheeses set out. Well, there's not plates of wine, but there's grapes and cheese and other fruit set out. And you can see that Illustrial is sitting there with Tasha, Mordenkainen giving this a little bit of a space. And there's an extra person sitting there across the table, perhaps idly strumming on an instrument. Aurontiros, as the rest of the party enters the room, can I get everybody to quickly describe themselves for Aurontiros? And then Aurontiros, can I get a description of you? Let's start with Imogen.
Sure. I just saw that Christine was busy, so So yeah, Imogen is very stereotypical like fighter. She's got on some nice scale mail and has the hilt of a sword, but it doesn't look like there's a blade to the sword. And she's got, you know, stark white hair and with black kind of growing at the roots, and these 3 slashes across her face that are darker black than wounds should be. And
Perfect.
yeah, that's
Gaunt, what do you look like?
Gaunt walks in and is just kind of does a scan around the room. He looks like he's bruised, rotting flesh, skull mask down there, tattered, dusty cloak, battered metal breastplate, and covered with scars. And just kind of looks at them, kind of lounging with the wine. Just let me know when we're ready to go, and we'll just kind of walk off to wherever he goes to rest. Maybe library, take a look at some books.
Lir'wen pushes through first, of course, and describe her elven grace, and I'll say that your arms can still be out if you'd like.
Sure. So Lir'wen strides in, very lithe, muscular, very grayish, pale skin. Elf that is 5'10". She's wearing black kind of pants, but has like a bunch of like fabric almost draped around, almost like a skirt looking like, but has things dangling off of her waist, and a short kind of crop top with a blue shawl around it, wearing again necklaces. Arms are wrapped, leather bracers, and also can see that she is absolutely covered in tattoos from her all of her body is covered in these tattoos, and which has like this faint magical glow to it, where you can see these astral blue arms that have very matching tattoos. 4 other arms are out behind her, and then she has these blonde hair to long ponytails or pigtails off the side, and she has a quarterstaff on her back.
Rosie as well is going to draw your eye. She's a gnome. Christine.
Yeah, she's a short little gnome, bright pink hair, goggles on her head, lots of soot marks on her face and like neck and sleeves and all over. She's got tools hanging off of her like little leather harness that she's wearing, which also has pouches of little vials of like potion of some sort or other stuff in it, like relatively colorful. And she's got a bunch of like little pockets and bags and things all over. Like, I think she's wearing the fantasy version of cargo pants.
Cargo pantaloons.
Yeah, cargo pantaloons and like good boots, and like she looks like, I don't know, a fantasy dungeon raider. Little no, but she's got a gun hanging off one hip as well, and then she's got a little cannon following along with feet. It has feet.
And pulling up the rear is going to be an elderly half-elf, pushing nearly 300 years of age, who has grown his beard out to be fairly long, comes to a point dressed as, while you may not recognize the symbol, a cleric dressed in kind of gold and cream-colored robes, looking very much like a white mage. A mage of white robes from the Towers of High Sorcery, where you would come from, Aurontiros. And in front of him are 2 particularly gothic-looking children that he is ushering into the room, going, "It's all right, see, everything's fine here." The dude is total Joseph Joestar energy. okay? And "Here, just grab some food." And he pushes them forward, where seeing actual fresh fruit for the first time in their life, having come from Barovia, they're going to just kind of like push over wine glasses, start eating fruit. The young boy is going to try to like start drinking some wine, and Illustrio is going to be like, no, I'm so sorry about that. Aurontiros
Then
in the middle.
Lir'wen's gonna grab, with one of her arms, grab the wine back from behind to give it back to the boy.
The 5-year-old will drink and enable Lir'wen. You're 4-armed and dangerous.
Yeah.
6-armed and dangerous.
6 arms and dangerous. 2 arms are good. The 4 are bad. It's fine. Again.
Aurontiros, please describe yourself for the audience, for those who have not watched Dragonlance.
All right. Aurontiros is lithe, maybe 5'6", I believe. They have
short.
bronze skin. Yeah, they're between 5 and 6 feet tall. Elves in Krynn. I don't know where the super tall other elves are from, but yes, wavy, dark brown hair. And yes, kind of dressed like in between, kind of like a traveling merchant. Not quite a noble, but maybe how you'd picture with the fairly expensive looking vest and jacket, some sort of different jewelry here or there, and cloak.
Are you wearing the white cloak anymore?
They do not have a white cloak.
Ooh.
With
White
them.
robes, I suppose.
Or maybe it was a white robe. Maybe it's being laundered.
It's being laundered. Yeah, they got a wine stain on it.
Yeah. And it turned red, and
It's being sent
just
to the
stayed
Lady
red.
of Pain laundromat.
Yeah. It'll
They
be
can
back
get all sorts of fluids out
any
of
year
things.
now. And yeah, they're just a friendly looking fabulous elf.
Lady Illustrio will look around at the cacophony in front of her and say, "Oh, children, what is the... what's going on?" And Tasha, sitting nearby, tattooed face, witch's hat, and pouty, frumpy goth demeanor, will kind of look at these children, shoot an eye back up at the entrance and say, "Did you steal children? That's really funny. Did you steal from Strahd?
No.
What happened with Strahd?"
Lir'wen's gonna clamp 4 hands over the children's ears. No. Some of us may have orphaned them.
Wait, are these Strahd's kids?
No.
No, but he did meet my Sunblade.
Huh.
The cultists. We dealt with more cultists.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that, she says as she tosses back her flag and a veil. Or wine. And Illustrio will coo at the children and say, "Where are my manners? I'm terribly sorry. This is your next guide. Aurontiros Caledon, from the land of Krynn. It is a beautiful land, torn by war, of wonderful people, and very interesting spiced potatoes."
Oh, I'm starving. Food.
Of course, here. Mr. Caledon brought those with him. And we'll pass out some of Otek's spiced potatoes to you, which came in a handy dandy. The best thing about Otek's spiced potatoes is it's like he's like Five Guys, where he fills the bag more than you ask for. So there's always extra.
Amazing. That's where the next rod is?
As far as we can tell, yes. Some of my powers are beginning to come back. I did some preliminary divination. You should be able to use that to follow it through the portal, but there's an issue. During my scrying, I was having problems determining an exact location. It's like looking through ice on a winter pond. Something inside of the land of Krynn is preventing me from finding out exactly where you must go. However, with Grand Mage Caledon here, you should have no problem at all. Is it right to call you
Works for
Grand
me.
Mage?
I don't keep up with titles and proper usage of whatever majory people follow, but Aurontiros is fine.
Well, meanwhile, nice to meet you, Aurontiros. I think that these children will make a fine addition to the sanctum, as you appear that you seem to like them quite well, Illustrial. I thought that we would have to make sure that Tasha took them as some of her newest apprentices. At which point, Tasha will roll a con save, and will proceed to choke on her wine. Illustriel will kind of look around, and her eyes are going to swell to anime-ish proportions and sparkle as she goes, Milena? Milena? What? What would you want? You hear a voice from upstairs. It's been like 10 episodes, so I've forgotten what Milena's voice is, so I'm just going to play her as Valkyrie, because she looks like Valkyrie. A woman dressed in pirate clothes with dark skin and a bright, wide smile is going to lean down and say, What is it, love? Children! We've been blessed with children! At which point, she will make a con save. And will fall down 2 steps. What do you mean we've got 2 children? What? Are you... But I don't have...
Brought you some orphans.
Oh. Oh, thank God. Orphans. I was worried that I'd somehow managed to... Oh. Magic's weird. Bummer. I was an orphan once. I guess I still am.
But you got better?
I was gonna say, I think
Is
you're-
that
you can only-
Aurontiros? What are you saying, Lir'wen? Huh? I can't hear you.
I was gonna say, I think you could only be an orphan once.
Oh, that's not true. You could get adopted, and then they could die. And I mean, honestly, Driss Durden has been an orphan at least 4 times, I think. That's how he stays so gloomy. And Milena Van Talstiv will stride across the room, dressed in her pirate garb, and will flop across Aurontiros' lap and give him a big hug. She didn't tell me when you were getting here, you little bloke. How are you?
I'm fine, but... Well, What is this bloke? Is that the term of endearment, or...
Oh, absolutely. You and me are thick as thieves, we is. Speaking of thick as thieves, you still have that little friend of yours, right? She borrowed quite a few things from me that I need back the next time that you make it back to Krynn and see her.
Oh, the queen does not borrow.
All right, then she bloody stole it from me.
I'm sure it was a good reason.
Robin, roll me
however,
percentiles
if you
twice.
let me know... if you let me know what it is, I can see if she... I can confiscate it back for you.
I don't care what type of confidence game you have to play to get it back. I need my small squeaky toy shaped like an octopus. All right, I've had that since I was
Really
a
important
child.
for your magic. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
and she also stole my journal. It has a fake cover on it called Dragons Gone Wild. And let me tell you,
Yes, the
inside
fake
our
cover.
it's got it's got some personal notes, very personal. She rolls a
Fan
3.
fiction.
Anybody wants to roll insight? Remember, party, you were rolling with advantage on insight because of your ties to Vecna. Aurontiros, you'll not gain this benefit till you join the party officially. But everybody, the difficulty's 3 because I rolled a 3. So,
So 12 plus 10 is 22.
only a 22. She is going to turn bright red, so much so that even with her dark complexion, you're going to see the tips of her ears almost turn purple from blush. And you are going to immediately know it is probably a book of love poetry by the way she keeps averting her eyes from you and flecking them nervously at Illustriel. It's just
All right, so find
Personal
the smutty
notes.
journal and your toy octopus.
yes. My toy
Do they go
octopus.
hand in hand?
I'm gonna roll
And
to see
hand
if they
and hand and hand
I'm gonna,
and
I'm
hand.
gonna roll
and
to see if
hand
they
and hand.
do. High or lows? Okay. High or low is innocent. Which one?
Low
Obviously,
is
low is innocent.
no.
Low is
Low is
innocent?
not innocent. High is innocent.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It's a
Then
purity
in that
level.
case,
Yeah.
fine. I picked it up when I was a teenager. It
Oh, so it's got one of those suction cups on it?
And it moves
among other
backwards.
things,
Type of cup?
it looks kind of like you. She points at Lir'wen. With all the arms. Although it probably vibrates harder. Anyway, I'd like it back. Actually, do I want it back?
Accepted.
Huh. I wonder what your friend's doing with it.
Probably
You know what, just the
thinks
book.
It's a...
Just the book back will be fine.
Riz is so innocent. I don't know what she would.
Yeah, I
be
was
doing
going
with
to
She's just
say,
like, it
Ri-
vibrates. This is fun. It
She's
smells
using
kind
to
of funny.
scare people or something. Plus fishing.
Oh,
I'm
distraction.
listening to the Patreon ads from the Dork Pod that have the Dork Pod taste fishy clip.
Tastes fishy. Oh god. We need to edit that episode of Dorkpod. It's only been like 2 years. I got busy. And then I made myself even busier. All right.
Still my fault, not yours. It's on my desk, not yours.
Done.
No, it just always has been.
Fair. All right. So, yeah, get it to me by 2028, please.
Cool, done.
All right, cool. We'll release one episode every 5 years. It'll be good. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. It's Brando has the best comment. Riz put it on Soth's helmet to annoy him.
Yep. And it's stuck there. Yep. All right. So,
He didn't
and
even
then she will like slide off of Aurontiros' knee and go. Anyway, I just came down to get some wine. Nice to see you. Don't die. Hugs and kisses to the married couple, and we'll snag a goblet of wine and wander off. Oh, and to the short one. Tell her thanks for the calisthenics workout. It's good on my back. And as she walks away from you, yeah, it has been good on her back. She's got a real tight V shape on her back. Anyway, so walking away, the 7 of you are there with the children. Gaunt is upstairs hearing all of this. So,
All right, so we're going to Krynn in an undisclosed location. Can we have a nap before we go? We just punch straw embarrassingly quickly.
I did expect you to take a bit longer to get here. Was, Luella wasn't too trying, was she? What are you talking about? Luella's great, Tasha will say.
She kept
She
getting
kind
stuck in
of-
walls.
Yeah, she was kind of...
What a dumb bitch.
Yeah, she just kind of was in walls a lot and then got very annoyed at that.
She was like that in school, too.
Getting stuck in walls?
Just getting into trouble. Usually it was like lockers. Mm-hmm. But, I went undercover in the Ravenloft school system for a little bit. It was an interesting time. Then there was that entire time I spent at the carnival. Huh. Then there was the time I spent in the palace, but that actually hasn't happened yet because time is weird. Anyway, drinks? Cheers.
Yes.
Yes.
To all of that.
Alright. So Rosie's gonna like stock up on stuff, i.e., bowl of food,
Mhm.
bowl of drink, and
Mhm.
sit down in the corner and start artificering.
All right, start artificering.
Pulls the goggles down.
Goggles are necessary for
Lir'wen will step
artificering.
aside and like hold various tools for you with her many other arms, so you can just like grab the quick to grab pieces that you need.
Amazing. Food me!
All right.
Yeah.
In the
Food,
meanwhile,
drinks.
as that is going on, Aurontiros, what are you doing? So Imogen is around. Gaunt has wandered off. And that grumpy bald guy with the mustache and Van Dyke, like, has gone off to... Oh, actually, pardon me, Gaunt went to the library. That is correct. Has wandered off to the library a while ago. What are you doing?
Well, they do seem like quite strange people, but the one whose face seems slashed reminds me of someone I used to know who also had, maybe it's just the hair, maybe it's the fighting spirit. But for anybody that is resting or around or within earshot, I do have Song of Rest, so you can add anybody that's short resting, unless there's a long rest, can add a D12 to your
Damn.
your hit points.
Exciting. Are we going to get a long rest? Or
You guys
should
can
we- short
absolutely
rest?
take a long rest if you'd like. Inside of the library, Gaunt, you go and escape the sound of children playing in tapas and wine, and find Mordenkainen wandering the shelves, occasionally picking up a book, flipping through it for a moment, and then setting it down with a moment of boredom about him. This won't do at all. How can I help you, Mr. Gaunt? He turns, eyeing you up and down.
Just passing time until we go to the next one. Seeing if I can find anything in here that might help us.
I see. And how did your adventures go? In Ravenloft.
We were successful.
Good. Only
Got
three
three more to go.
more to go, yes. Good. Well, I've heard that you're going to the wretched lands of Krynn. I don't have much of a kind word for it myself, but check that bookshelf for most of what we have on it.
It's one I'm unfamiliar with, so I appreciate the heads up. Hopefully we can make this quick.
I hope so. The multiverse isn't going to save itself, and presently I am still as weak as a newborn kitten.
It's, got to admit, it's a bit disappointing. We're doing all the hard work, and we come back, and powerful archmages are having wine, kicking their feet up. I think there
Once upon a time...
Surely there must be something more constructive you can do with the time.
Exactly my thoughts. I am in here researching, trying to find ways to counteract whatever Vecna has planned, while those two sit and gossip with your tour guide. Meanwhile, if you can hear it, Tasha has even summoned a hellhound puppy to run around. Meanwhile, in the other room, a hellhound puppy is going to start trying to, like, steal parts of Rosie's artificer work. Going, grrr, grrr. It's a little brimstone and white puppy.
Lir'wen's just gonna try and be like smacking away with other arms, and then it's just biting at her ankle.
And it's kind of being, like, flung around by a finger.
I took a feat from a certain Osric.
What?
Certain Osrics that you recommended me. One that was right up Aurontiros' alley.
What'd you take?
One that I feel should have already existed. Kind of
Actually-
weird that it took it took
It
somebody
took third-party
filling that in.
content to do it? I know. Oh, that's actually a good feat. Beast
Right.
Friend, right?
Oh, as soon as I saw that, I'm like,
You have
Yep.
advantage on all rolls to train or calm or understand beasts' needs. Beasts always treat you as friendly, will not willingly attack you unless you attack them first. And you can cast Speak with Animals at will without expending a spell slot.
it's like the most Aurontiros.
It's literally every nature girl's feat. But I want to pet the horsey. Boom, there you go. You can
Yep.
pet the horse. Yeah, this is why I designed feats. All right, so buy Osric's right now at Drive-Thru-RPG and Dungeon Masters Guild. Doink.
And you too can be a friend to animals.
Bing. Back in the library, Mordenkainen stares you down for a moment. You are not one to mince words, are you, Gaunt?
Not really. What's the point in that?
How is it that you came to be in this state? Back from the dead, yet not quite undead.
I don't see how that's relevant to what we are trying to accomplish.
What? How about you leave the thinking to the archmages, since you appear to not trust us to do anything aside from hunt libations?
Can you blame me?
Once upon a time, I was a pissant adventurer as well, before I ascended to the levels and echelons that I find myself at now. Should you keep striving, you may one day be in the position to be so charitable to lesser adventurers like yourself. I merely was asking because there is an aura about you that reminds me of someone I used to know. Forgive me for having a bit of interest in my potential pupils.
Maybe another time. I've got some reading to do.
Check that shelf
Try.
there, then.
Thank you for pointing it out.
He will turn like an angry cue ball and will leave the library to you. Make me an investigation check.
Investigation. That'll be 16.
Actually, roll with advantage because he pointed out the right shelf.
Oh, okay. 16.
Well,
I can
even
feel my
better.
bard. I can feel my bard ness being along like you know how there's always that what's the back pat that gives you the D4? I always forget
Matt
that.
pat?
Can I give Matt pat? That's just a D&D.
Yeah,
No,
this is-
the oh my god, he does it all the time in Avernus. Altair.
Inspiration. Oh, bless.
The
Oh, guiding.
Guidance?
skill guidance. Thank you. My brain shut off there. That urge to give guidance to everything. I'm feeling Aurontiros' willingness to bardic inspiration everything immediately. Like come back.
Right.
Oh, you're looking for a book? Dun, 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 dun. Don't worry, this will help. I don't know how. Just roll with it.
Helping.
All
You're shouting from
right.
behind a drum kit. I'm helping.
Looking through those books, what you're going to discover is that the dragons of Krynn have a strong presence on that land. Chromatic dragons swear allegiance to their expansionist dragon armies of Queen Takisis. Takisis?
Oh, we're back to this now.
Yeah, there's no actual pronunciation guide, and if the book says there is, they're lying. Unusual dragons such as sapphire dragons and lunar dragons, if they are present, pursue hidden agendas, while the metallic dragons swear their allegiance to Paladine, who is also known in some realms as Bahamut. A world-shattering event called the Cataclysm swept across Krynn centuries ago. The apocalypse destroyed nations, unleashed monsters, and cast Krynn into a dark age. And recently, war has spread across Krynn. Infamous warlords such as the elf mage Fialthas and the Death Knight Lord Soth have taken up arms in their bids for great power. Recently, a couple of these dragon armies have been defeated, and although there probably wouldn't be books about that in the Sanctum at this time. You also make me... I have a something good happens. 1 second. Cool. You are also going to read about various events that happened in Krynn's past. You're going to read about the Brethren War, the war that led dwarves to fight each other. You are going to read stories of various major events in the past, including the rise of an evil mage. And I gotta admit, I have never said the name out loud, so let me just stumble through it. Fistendontilius. Nope, that's not it.
He who shall not be
pretty
named.
well that first time. I was like, that did not sound stumbling at all.
Fistendontilus.
Fistandantantalus? Oh, I can't even.
Fistendantilus.
Fistendantilus. Which
Sorry, he
in
did
my
what
head,
to Aurontiros?
I just kind of like
Regional dialect.
since I read that when I was like 12, I've always kind of just called it Fistelendontus. But that
Fisting
I'm adding-
Aurontiros?
Yeah, it's just Aurontiros.
What?
That explains so much,
It does.
but
What are
nothing
you
at all.
talking about? The old... Poor innocent Aurontiros.
Poor innocent Aurontiros. And with that, the lot of you are going to be able to get a long rest in. all of your hit points are going to regenerate. All of your magic points don't exist in this game, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll regenerate all of your abilities, and your powers will reset. Rosie, you were building something in with artificer powers.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you making?
Well, when she's done, she very happily has boom boom and boom boom. And
Two
she's
booms?
She's gonna pull some ribbon out of her pack and fashion a little bow tie for one of them, and a really jaunty little hair bow for the other. And yeah. So this is boom boom.
Boom, boom.
And boom it to Lir'wen, who was assisting.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's handy. You have two of them now.
Right? And they're very useful.
Oh.
Because they already do what they did before.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time. Shush, hellhound. But can you see that faint aura going on?
Yeah.
So it's great. It's cover.
What?
Yeah. It's like a really fine electrical field, and it blocks stuff. It's great.
Huh. So by their powers, they each have this now, or does it have to be they have to be together?
Oh, you just have to be within 10 feet of one of them.
As you say this,
So if I line them up perfectly, it'll make a great wall of half cover.
That's wow. Huh.
Rose will suddenly be standing over you, staring down at them, the eldest of the two children, and will say, "You should get them married, or else they'll be living in sin."
Huh.
Aren't they? I thought they were brother and sister.
I mean,
That didn't stop many nobles in Barovia.
oh, that's gross. But
Yeah, that's.
Blood must run pure.
that causes a lot of actual problems in the long run.
Yes. The darkening of the soul through the physical embodiment of the body. It's very twisted.
Who brought these kids?
But you're right. Just
Okay.
how old are you?
I've been 8 for a very long time.
Oh.
That's why you have the skin of a killer.
Her head's going to slowly turn with a creaking noise toward you. And she's going to lock eyes on you.
Well, hopefully, I guess you get to grow up physically now.
Yes.
That's... So wait, are you like really old just in the body of an 8-year-old? Like mentally you grew up, but not the rest of you?
Are you? She looks down at you as she's taller than you.
Well, for my race, I am an adult.
I'm older on the inside. Just eating food.
You're older on the
literally
outside.
years ahead. Normally. Yeah, those ones got trapped in the void and did weird shit. They don't.
No,
They don't
I'm just
outside.
old. I'm an elf, but I like to keep a childlike innocence.
That explains the old elf
in
smell, she says, and then we'll just walk off.
Is the child
Imogen chokes on her food because Lir'wen said she's innocent. It's just like,
Rosie,
Listen, all of our
like,
Hexflix
be like, is
movies
that-
is fine.
and Rosie makes a comment in the quiet of like, "Oh, is that how you keep all those videos going? The childlike innocence is the cell? That's gross."
No, Listen, there
Aurontiros?
was a time. The step elf is a very popular theme. Okay.
On that note, Aurontiros, I need you to roll me a d20.
What did I get myself into? I rolled a 9.
Okay, then you have gotten away easy. You have not seen any hex flicks, magical recordings of Lir'wen making rent. It's not love, it's rent.
545,600 films.
That's one a day.
Can't sing any more of that, or we'll get copyrighted.
Yep.
Nope.
All right. And with that, you will all take a nice rest, regenerate, and the next morning will come, or given that Sigil has no real day or night cycle that is consistent, at the very least, as far as I understand, you will awaken the next time that it is time to go, and be presented with plenty of food and drink. Illustriel and the other of the Wizards 3 will meet up with you and wish you luck on your next part of the voyage. Aurontiros is a powerful mage. He should be able to guide you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've said that before.
I'm pretty sure I was right quite a few times.
I don't know if I'd consider some of these correct.
What was wrong with Tana? Or Telbron?
At least one of them, we were in the middle of the Astral Sea and falling.
Yeah.
I have no control over how you land, unfortunately. I'm doing the best that I can, and I can only entrust that you will do the same. Would that I could take you a place.
What could possibly be worse?
Don't say that. You know better.
You never ask that question. Because the gods listen.
Lir'wen, you'll be the death of us.
All right, so if you guys are still listening, take her first.
Yeah. Yeah, she's volunteered as tribute.
Can I get a perception roll off of
You're bringing me
everyone?
back.
Sorry,
was that,
what was
sorry?
that?
A perception roll from everyone, please. Anybody get above a 20? Oh god, you did.
21.
Yep.
16.
Dirty 20.
Oh god. Okay, cool. Gaunt will not,
33.
Gaunt will not see this, but as you threaten the gods and say, gods, take her first, you are going to just out of the corner of your eyes see a woman standing at the window, like floating. Now, the sigil sanctum is half a mile in the air. Like, it towers over Sigil. But as you look out the window for a moment, you will just see a red flowing robe around a high-necked mantle and a mask covered in a starburst of blades. Staring in the window for a moment. But as you turn to meet this woman's gaze, she is gone.
I thought you were making a joke about Doctor Strange, but because of Sanctorum.
No.
Friend of yours?
I think it's probably time that you all should be going.
Mhm.
The portal undulates in front of you as you hold up the rod. To the best of luck. As I said before, We don't know why the location of the fifth piece is ambiguous. But I'm certain that by searching the surrounding area and looking for any strange phenomenon, you should probably be able to find its cause.
Sounds good. You might want to get some sertraline for Rose. She's kind of depressed.
We only have Wellbutrin.
I've met the wizard sertraline. It said they still live in the wastes to the north.
Sertraline the Magnificent
The very same.
was defeated by the dragon Seraquil.
Some say that they live on.
Yes, of course. Unlike poor Vyvance the Great.
Oh,
Rest
Freddy's
in
back.
peace, Vyvance the Great.
No, he is pretty great though.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about. Shall we go?
Yes.
Christine
Yes.
has a
And-
quick question.
Yes,
Really quick.
I was working on how to say Ritalin this way, but yes, go ahead.
So they're sending us to Krynn. Have any of our characters know anything about that?
All right, multiverse
yeah.
travelers, let's go ahead and do an intelligence check. I'll let you add history in
Great
if
at
you are
those.
if you're proficient with
Yes.
history.
History.
That's why I was Gaunt was in the library, because I decided he knew nothing about Krynn. It's one he
22.
hasn't been to.
26.
Okay, Krynn is Krynn. Krynn is like a type of like. You think it's what whales eat?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going
yeah,
to the
okay.
sea.
All right. Yeah,
Under
exactly.
the sea.
Mainly because I'm curious if Rosie knows anything about what kender are.
Yeah.
What you will know is Imogen, everything is better down where it's wetter, which is important to know.
Just ask Levna.
Just ask Levna. Christine just laughed so
An
hard.
expert mariner.
I heard her through
She's
ears.
definitely a submariner.
I think she might be a top. She is the dragon rider.
Oh yeah,
The
fair.
top mariner.
The Dom Mariner. All right. So, what you will know about Krynn, besides Imogen, is that it is a land where dragons have schismed across the good and evil alignment very, very strictly. It is a land where, given what you know, healing magic has vanished when the gods abandoned the world during an ancient cataclysm that basically put it through an apocalypse. There are no werewolves, but they have 3 moons, and that would be like really cool if they did have werewolves. And besides,
And each of them was
that-
associated with different.
yeah, exactly, right. Like
different
there's so
types
much
of-
unlimited
yeah.
potential.
It's almost like it writes itself. Yeah. Weird that they'd have one type of werewolf.
Oh god.
Or they do have werewolves. It's just they're out every night,
They're just normal people
and that's
because it
part of
balances
why
out.
it just balances out. Yeah.
You know, it's their title cusps, right?
They're just slightly hairier, normal
Yeah,
people.
yeah. They're just Italian
So they're
guys,
dwarves?
really.
They're just,
They're
Yeah,
just
the
dwarves.
dwarves are actually all werewolves. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Dwarves are
Robin
werewolves.
Williams. Just one Robin Williams, and that's where he is now.
And when there's
And,
3 full moons,
Whew.
it's when he releases a new comedy special.
All right. So, with that, you'll also know that it is in the presence of a war, that the magic system there involves, how to phrase this, it's basically like X-Men. Like, if you're a mage, you have to go to a special school. There's a bald guy involved. There's probably some mage terrorists. You know how it is. You have to undergo a test. Oh, and coins are, despite what 5th edition might imply, every coin is made of steel because I can't believe they got that wrong in 5th edition for ease of operations. That really bugs me. But
Right.
Yeah.
Same.
also, dwarves are don't believe in magic for the most part, except for like one or two of them. But those guys are weird.
Yep.
Yep. All right. With that, the portal will undulate in front of you, and whoever is holding rod piece number 4 is going to feel the pull vaguely and kind of ambiguously toward rod piece number 5.
The best rod piece.
My favorite hit single by
Lucifer Bega.
no, I was going to say by the artist who released Big Shiny Tunes 5. Rod piece number 5.
Rod piece number 5 by Tasselhot Burfoot. Oh,
Famous Kender.
Tassel hop around the clock. Anyway. Tassel Rock. All
Tassel
right.
Rock.
And do you step through the portal?
Lir'wen's gonna bonus action activate her arms and her face, so Aurontiros is gonna suddenly see, instead of glowing arms that Lir'wen has, suddenly she's gonna have like a whole nother astral body JoJo stand behind her.
Like not on her, but like actually separate.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I get a
cool.
JoJo stand. I get a JoJo stand with the way of the astral self. It's great.
Imogen will pull out her shield and just be like, "All right, I'll take the plunge first."
Let's go.
Dibs. And Aurontiros will jump through.
Nice. You step through the portal and find yourself standing below a towering, warped tree. And I think that's where we're going to take a break. So, folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vecna Eve of Ruin. This is the portion where we normally talk to the chat, but I'm just going to say very quickly, quick reminder to join the Patreon. It's the end of the month. It's a great time to join because you get a bunch of great stuff like Technocracy Dominion and the back episodes of basically everything that we have ad-free. That has gone up on Patreon, as well as Storm King's Panic, as well as Avernus, that's right. And then pretty soon you're going to be getting the Unexpected Wedding Invitation, which is going to be happening in autumn. And I'm very excited about that because we have a cast, and it is a really good cast. It's a slightly bigger cast than we expected, but it is good. Yeah, right. But it's going to be super dope. Yeah. Besides that, welcome, Kal. It's wonderful to be playing with you in this again and playing some Dungeons and Dragons and bringing you back to the first. Yeah, exactly. Bringing you back to the first game that you ever played with Dork Tales that wasn't like just a one-shot or a three-shot.
In a weird twist, in a weird turn of events, Krynn, more dragons than dungeons.
Well, in this module, I've supplied both. Wait. We'll find out. All right, so without further ado, let's hop back into game here on Vecna, Eve of Krynn. Tasselhoff, Eve of Burfoot. Burfoot. Is it Burfoot? It's Burfoot. Burfoot. Right? Yeah, okay, good. I don't know why I forgot that. All right. Hello and welcome back to Vecna Eve of Ruin here on Dork Tales. Stepping through the portal, you feel that familiar sense of translocation. And then you are standing at the foot of a tree that towers hundreds of feet overhead. However, rather than being a comforting sentinel of nature, the tree's branches are skeletal and bereft of leaves, and its bark is a pale shade that reminds you of curdled milk. It looks as if it would be at once soft and uncomfortably warm to the touch. The hill around you buzzes with swarms of flies that feast on a carpet of rotting gray fruit, and you can see deep punctures in the tree's exterior where the rot has worked its way inside. The area around you is dim, for despite the skeletal formation of the trees, it blocks out most of the light from overhead. Around you, in the distance of the slightly blighted landscape, you can see that it must be late afternoon. But as you look around, you find yourself in a place where thick gnarled roots spread all around you. The ground is full of fissures and ruptures where the roots have reached out from the soil. And can I get a perception roll from everyone? Now, Aurontiros, as a native of Krynn, this is an immense tree that you will immediately understand to be a paton tree. Or pardon me, a palon tree. Similar to the huge trees found in Solace, this tree is normally an ashy-colored bearer of fruit. But something has gone very wrong here. And as you look around, every one of you except for Rosie is going to hear a bit of a ruckus nearby. You can hear a couple of high-pitched voices shouting around the corner, as well as a pair of distinct noises, the sound of a whirling, shrieking, that Aurontiros will immediately recognize as the sound of a hoopak, a kender staff that gives off a ghostly sound when swirled. Everyone but Rosie will hear that coming over from the south side of this tree.
I would like to prepare my shield, just so that
Right?
it's here.
Lir'wen's definitely taking a defensive action.
Rosie's gonna start looking at the others going, what? She's probably had her hearing damage through all the explosions over the years.
That tracks.
Well, if oh, do they know what that sound? Oh, I guess they.
No.
Right, I guess
No,
they.
we don't know what that sound is, but we hear something flying.
We look like we're preparing for a
I'm
fight.
going to recognize that as a good. It's good and bad. It's good because it means there's a kender. It's bad because it means the
there's a
kender's
kender.
fighting something.
All right. Are you going to go investigate? All right.
Guide, what's that sound?
If Aurontiros is like, we're going in that direction, then sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'm going to
What is that sound?
really quickly, before I depart, that sound means that a friend is fighting. The Kender folk come and gonna kind of be speaking as they hurry off. I've never met Kender that were not good-hearted. But if we hear that, that means they're in battle.
Okay.
All right.
I'll light up my sunblade as we move. I have a lightsaber.
Why is my move 35? Oh, right, he's
Because
got
you
the
are
forest
because you're
elf
hard up. Yep.
template. Yeah.
Yep. All right. As you round the corner of the tree, you're going to see quite a sight. Nearby, a pair of huge wagons bearing all manner of goods, a pair of them, sit down to the base of this tree. They're pulled by war horses that are nervously eyeing the surrounding area. However, closer to the tree, you will see a pair of small, gnomish-sized creatures spinning sticks with slingshot tips at the top of them and spikes on the bottom, hurling rocks toward the center of the tree, while two larger of these childlike creatures, armed with similar weapons, dance around, shouting and screaming at a pair of gnarled, grotesque tree ants, flanking a being that looks as if a large humanoid had been completely consumed by vines. They rush out of its screaming mouth, reaching forward like tendrils of an illithid. They shriek and begin to advance on these small folk. And yet, as you look at them, you do not see an ounce of fear in the small folk's eyes. And in fact, the two, a man and woman Kender, stand at the front shouting as they hurl rocks. Is this the best shade you can throw? I thought you were supposed to have a little bit more presence than that. Yeah, why don't you just leave already? Ha ha! Can I get an initiative roll, please?
Say, aren't Kenders Irish though?
Depends which. It's if you're from Kenderholm, yes.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, nat 20 on initiative.
Okay, the Kenders are going to be
you,
acting on lowest
fancy.
initiative. So we're going to roll for the Ents first, which are also going to be acting very far down. And let's roll for the Dryad. The Dryad's going to roll a 22. Perfect. I love. Oh, they got 25. Okay, so let's go down the list. So top of the and Osric. Also everybody who is within 30 feet of Osric, you roll initiative with advantage.
Oh,
All right.
well.
I always forget
Wow, I
about that.
rolled a 1 on that second run, so I'm just gonna keep the net 20.
Okay.
Nothing
only-
changes.
Only put your new initiative in if it's higher. Okay, so I have Lir'wen with a 25. Then I have Rosie with a 23. Then I have the Dryad with a 22. Followed by, going down the list, I have Imogen with a 20. Then I have Aurontiros. Then I have Osric. Then I have Gaunt. Then I have Treant 1 and Treant 2, which will be now known as Bark and Bite. And then I have the Kenders acting on basically environmental initiative. As they are hurling stones forward, I think it's time for a little bit of battle music, and let's begin. I got a bunch of music, guys. All right, top of the initiative, Lir'wen. As you are looking forward at this, you are right around the corner, inside of the auras of Boom Boom and Boomette, and these creatures are surrounding the tree. In fact, the tree ants are actually growing out of the bark and slowly peeling themselves out from the rotted husk of this tree. Your turn.
Okay, I think Lir'wen's gonna see them and the trees. Where's my speed again on Lir'wen? Right, her speed's 65. Perfect. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I can do that. Lir'wen's gonna start running. She's going to take a punch at tree ant number 1.
So real quick, just notice that is outside of the husk of the tree, so
Oh.
you ran through the tree's wall at that point.
Okay, never mind.
So you'd have to run in front of the tree ant.
That one's halfway, like, pulling itself out, so she can still hit it.
She can hit this one for sure. And the other one is actually free walking. It looks like it has legs, some type of strange vine-ridden creature, a mix between a dryad and a blight.
Okay, so starts running, punches the first ant.
Okay, give it to me.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 absolutely hits. Give me damage.
Okay. D8 of force. That's gonna be 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
Going to keep running. Second attack is going to be at this dryad
Okay. Do you have mobility?
as well. I have mobile, yes.
Okay, mobile. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 points to the first one. Excellent.
Then she'll take an attack at the dryad.
Okay.
$27.
27. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Can you make me a Constitution save, please?
Oh boy, can I. Oh god, really? Do I have... Okay, I have a nat 1.
Ooh. You're stunned.
Okay, that one is going to be stunned. How much damage do you do?
I'm going to do 8 plus 6 is 14 points of force damage.
Okay, so I am stunned, which sucks because I was just about to cast a spell. Cool.
And then she's gonna take another kind of stab. And perfect, that's within 10 feet. And then she will take her bonus action to punch the last tree ant.
All right, do it.
Oops, why am I rolling a d8 to hit? That's not gonna get me super. Does a 6? Nope, an 18 hit.
It does.
I did hit the last one too, yep. And I'm gonna give this one the extra.
I love that they
martial
all have
arts.
the exact same or the exact same AC. So once you figure out what it is, it gets easy.
That's gonna be 10 points of force damage.
All right, that is going to smash into that one, and yeah, I have no immunities that'll help me here, so that is going to work.
Cool. And can you make me a Constitution saving throw for that one?
That is going to be a 14. Wait, pardon me. One sec. That is going to be a 15.
Nope, you need a 20. So you are
Okay.
also stunned.
All right, so stunned, and that is going to be bite that you have hit. Only bark is remaining. Rosie, unless do you have anything else to do, Lir'wen?
Nope, that was my bonus action. And then, yeah, nope, we're good. We're good. That is Lir'wen's turn.
All right.
And she's gonna say, all right, get him.
Yeah, now you're talking! One of them will shout out. Pull him out by the roots, the woman says. And Rosie, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so Rosie's gonna move here.
You're gonna do so much damage to these guys. I remember your MO now.
And yeah, okay. She's gonna direct. Let's see. Okay, she's directing Boomet to move 15 feet, which she was carrying them, so she's gonna drop them.
They're just gonna like deploy. You need a backpack. There you go.
Okay. She is going to level her little arcane firearm at one of these. Let's go with the dryady thing.
Okay.
And cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Cantrip Master.
Okay.
Okay, what is my bonus to that?
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that makes it 18 to hit.
Hey, that's gonna hit.
Cool. Okay, that's 21 damage from Firebolt.
21
Oh,
damage.
no, wait. It's 31 damage. I forgot I
Cool.
had 10 because of the Cantrip Master.
All right. That sucks for me. Your firebolt is going to impact with the side of this tree ant, and it is going to let out a scream unreplicatable by human vocal cords, so I'm not even going to try, as the ground is going to tremor as it ignites in flame, its leaves erupting.
Okay. And now, my cannons are not identical.
Mm-hmm.
Boom Boom is fire. Boomet is Force Ballista.
Okay.
I can activate them both on the same bonus action.
Okay.
What?
Well, because it's a bonus action to activate them, so it wouldn't make any sense to have two when you can't have both attack. So they're both going to attack. Boom Boom is going to cone of fire this guy right in front of me. Because why not?
Okay.
And that's a dex saving throw, which, considering it's not fully out of the tree yet, I don't think it's got much dex.
Nope.
Yeah. And the Dryad thing is not dead yet, though, right?
The Dryad thing is not dead yet. It's just stunned.
Okay. Boomet is going to Force Ballista that one, then. Which is a ranged spell attack, which has advantage currently. I rolled double 19s. Bullshit is this? So close. Okay, so that is 2d8. So they're both 2d8. Okay. So dex save? Save, yes, no?
So this is against the first one?
So the first thing that's the one closest to me.
So the tree ant, so that is Bark. Bark got a 5 on his dex save.
Okay. So they're going to take 8 points of fire damage.
They're going to take way more than that, but fair.
And the fire ignites any flammable objects in the area, by the way, that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay, so that is going to
cone.
Okay, that will include him. However, strangely, the tree behind him, the massive Palon tree, will not ignite. Instead, you will see some pustules burst along its side, letting out this greasy substance around its frame.
And then for the Dryady thing, it's gonna take 11 points of force damage.
Okay, and there's no save on that?
No, it's attack. It's a spell attack.
Okay, perfect. So how many? 11?
Yes, and it's pushed 5 feet away from the cannon. So towards Rosie. Or not Rosie, Lir'wen.
Okay, so that
Opposite
means...
way.
There we go. So it's going to be pushed back to the other side of an entrance that has been cut into the side of this tree. All right. 11 points of damage is going to take. Anything else on your turn?
No, I think that's good. Would you consider the Kender to be my allies currently?
Yeah.
cool. So the two that are actually like within the radius sphere, by the way, they've got half cover.
All right, sounds great. All right, it's the Dryad's turn. The Dryad is going to go because it is stunned. And Imogen.
Cool. I'm gonna go 1, 2. Oh, that's perfect. Cool. I'm going to move. That's 25. And I'm gonna hit it. I already have my blade out. Yay.
All right, your sunblade glows like a lightsaber, basically, but
Yeah, sadly it is not fire, but it is radiant.
I was actually thinking it'd be interesting if radiant damage healed plants or made them stronger.
Is this your way of telling me I'm about to be real fucked?
No,
in this
it's
fight?
my way of saying that
I
if
like
I did
that idea
D&D,
too.
photosynthesis would really hurt people.
Right?
Oh, that'd be
That's
funny.
fair. Okay,
I might put that into...
okay, cool. My lowest is
And the tell can be like them
21.
sprouting leaves.
Yeah. 21? Yeah, you're going to hit this thing.
that's my lowest. So
Give it to me.
cool. Okay, not that great, but that is 34 points of radiant damage.
34 points of radiant damage. Shtick. You are going to blast through 2 of its appendages. Its branches are going to flop to the ground, ready to be used in somebody's kindling. The edges...
Hold on. Yeah. Sorry. I wasn't aware you were still continuing on. I also wanted to actually do my goading attack, which just gives me a superiority die, so I'm just going to add that.
Yeah, totally. What do you say?
That's another 3 damage.
Another 3 damage?
Another 3 damage. I'm just gonna be like, over here, big dumb tree. I didn't say I was good at goading attacks.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I mean, I've seen your charisma score on Imogen. It's like what, like an 11?
Yeah.
12? Yeah.
No, it's an 8.
Oh, it's an 8. I didn't want to. You never tell a lady that she has an 8 in charisma.
I'm the 12. I'm the 12 for charisma.
Earlier I had a -1 to my deception roll. That should have been a real clue.
Okay. All right, Imogen, that is your turn.
So they must make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, they have disadvantage on all attacks rolls against targets other than me.
Actually, they're very wise. That is going to be a 22. Oh, wait, pardon me.
That actually passes.
That's going to be a
Maybe.
22. Wow, these guys have almost the exact same stats as the Dryad in terms of like my rolls. It's weird.
Interesting.
But they're actually smarter than the Dryad? What the fuck? Anyway.
That's weird. Cool. Yeah, my difficulty was 19.
It's all the fiber.
Nice. All right, that is your turn. Aurontiros, welcome to the game. Let's do it.
All right. How do I get over there? Boogieing, that's how. 35. So if I can move there. Ye old no green fireballs for me. Can you punch away fireballs, Lir'wen?
There should you can in 2024. Like
what?
I can.
Really?
With my shield.
Cannot.
With my shield, I can punch
So
away
actually,
fireballs.
I have evasion, so I can try and dodge the fireball.
Yeah. Being able to link reflect them back with the Master Sword is the one downside of 5e. You can't do that.
See, I can because I get technically evasion if I have my shield. It is technically me being behind my shield, so I just figure I'm like bouncing it, not really back, but just kind of off.
Okay.
I'd allow it.
Well, they seem not to enjoy fire, so
Yep,
I
that is
will
true.
run up. Run south in the straightest line possible, and then
this is not
whisper
good.
and Elven. Don't worry, it won't be green, I'm sure. Infernasum. And I'm going to, I think, you can rule me off just in case I'm wrong here. Broadcast
What is it?
Others. Oh, I can move 35 feet.
You can, another 5
Yeah.
feet.
Can I kind of hit the entrance to this tree here? If I were to. Or is that edge kind of...
You know, you could have ran like slightly diagonal too. So like you can be there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be there. And I'm going to cast a little fireball.
A little
Just a
fireball.
little-
Which the two things near me that are stunned auto fail.
Okay, so that will hit Lir'wen as well.
Yeah, I'll make a dodge or
Okay.
evasion.
Okay, let's
I
do it
believe in
then.
her.
Okay, so I get a dex save
For one of them.
for one of them. Yeah, I get a. Like I said, I get a dex save.
Oh,
so
a
that's-
deck save, okay.
I did. Yeah, I know. I counted. I got a 15. I know your charisma score, so that's not going to work.
17 plus 16. I'm sure I pass.
Holy lord.
I have
Monks, man.
expertise in.
Okay, so you took 0.
Yeah.
Or you took half.
I take 0 because I probably passed with
So
16
I'm
plus
assuming.
17.
Describe how you get out of this, but I'm assuming it involves running up the tree end and then flipping out of the way of the fireball.
100%.
Punching the fire.
On 100% runs up the tree and does a backflip and just lands
So good.
like in a dope ass pose, like JoJo stand behind her, also doing a dope ass pose.
Looking like Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Give me the damage. Let's do it, Aurontiros.
31.
Okay,
Which seems high given how I've been rolling.
So
lately.
here's something fun about this. So the first one, that is going to explode. The second one, so the Dryad is going to take, you said 31? Cool. And then the other one is going to take, both of them are going to take 62 points of damage as the fireball erupts over them, lighting their leaves and vines aflame as they let out a screech of horror. The tree itself is not particularly badly affected, because it is immune to fire. Well, not immune to fire, but resistant to fire. Anything else on your turn, Aurontiros?
Actually,
Yeah, because you do have that nifty sword.
I do have a nifty sword.
An
And if
escort.
I'm not mistaken.
That's a bonus action.
Well, it's a ways away.
So I will give you a sword to use as a token if you'd like, just so you know
Ooh.
where it is.
Might as well call it out. And I think it was dancing weapons move 30. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, I think so. Dancing sword. Believe it's you can fly to another spot within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, so I'll apparate it 30 feet from me, and that is my turn.
All right. So moving at 30 feet from you, go ahead and just move it wherever you'd like. And
All right.
it is going to be Osric's turn. Osric is going to take a look at things around here and is going to go, "More children? Really? Is this becoming just like a daycare adventure?" And is going to rush down to the south, see that Lir'wen has done the do, and is going to cast not guiding bolt, is going to cast Sacred Flame, because Dex saves have auto working here. So
Yep.
that's going to be that's only 3d8, but So he's tomorrow's light. And the Dryad is going to take an additional 12 points of radiance damage as that lights up. And then he's going to turn and say, Are any of you children hurt? Do you need any aid? At which point, the two in the front are going to turn and look and say, I'm 43. I can use some help, the woman says.
I imagine he turns and he's got like mutton chops and like a big mustache.
Can Kender grow facial hair? Because if you know what, hold on, he
Elves
does.
can't.
If they're not, if they don't come from Kender home, then they're not. They're just different kind
Half
of Kender.
Kender.
You know what I'm gonna say? He does, but it's
Kender
obviously a fake
grow.
mustache that he stole
That's
from
a
an actor.
Kender thing.
Yep. All right, that is going to be Osric's turn. He
Kender
goes,
do not grow facial hair.
then it's going to be really confusing that this Kender has a mustache then. Gaunt, you're up.
It's that dwarven belt of dwarven kind.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna move
Makes you
40.
hardier, but you grow facial hair.
Gonna move 40 and just kind of land over right there in the double boom square. And I don't have too many ranged options, so I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the Dryad.
All right, you have advantage on your Eldritch Blast.
Yay! All right. Let's see here. Does an 18 hit?
It absolutely does.
All right, so all three will hit. God damn it, Robin.
That was Jen.
Oh, I mean, sorry, Jen.
That was Jen.
Okay. So anyway,
Jen,
I started
yeah,
Eldritch Blasting.
Eldrick James.
I do have Repelling Blast, but I don't think that'll do anything to it, because I got that now. So that's 4 force damage, 3 force damage, and 9 force damage.
Okay, so 4, 3, 9.
Yep.
Okay, so what is that? 16? Perfect. All right, 16 points of damage as your Eldritch Blast slams into that Dryad that is still stunned because...
And I move it 30 feet back.
You physically can't because of how it is pressed against a wall right there. So what I will do is let you do another d6 of bludgeoning damage. And technically this is from a magical attack.
5.
Cool. Oh god, that did more than one of your Eldritch Bolts. All right, so that's
I
going to
know.
smush it against the wall, and you're going to hear the sound of cracking wood as it is pushed into the wall behind it. Treant number 2 is still stunned. Treant number 1 is cinders. So the Kenders are going to go now, and they are going to start taunting and yelling at the Dryad as they join the fray. Saying things like, I meant fence posts with more charisma and less moss! Your bark's loud, but your bite's just, eh.
Ooh, darn. Literally.
All right, so let me make some rolls here. So taunt. So the Dryad will succeed on that. The Treant will succeed on the taunt checks. Now it's time to hit them with 4 hoopacks. Okay, the first one with advantage. That is definitely a hit. The second one is a hit. The small ones are going to miss and miss. But they're a little far away, so that's fair. That's going to be an additional 12 points of damage, which will be halved because it is non-magical against the Dryad, but still. 2 more bolts are going to collide against this creature's skull, drawing sappy blood that's going to drip down the side of its scalp. And top of the initiative again, we are round 2 with Lir'wen. Lir'wen, you're up.
Yay! All right. All right. Lir'wen's going to do 3 attacks. Now let's spend a key point and do 4 attacks for flurry of blows. 2 to the dryad, 2 to the treant.
Love it. Let's go.
With advantage. Oh gosh, that's so many d20s.
That's so many d20s.
I noticed that this dryad isn't like one of the sexy, curvy types of dryads. Often
It depends what
depicted
you're
in
into.
fantasy.
All right, nat 20 on the second hit for the dryad.
And your fist count is magical.
Yep. So the first, so I rolled. I'm not rolling anything less than a 20, which is why I'm not saying anything except for the nat 20, like for total.
Okay.
And then a nat 20. Oh my gosh, I got 4 hits because I didn't roll lower than dirty 20, and then a nat 20 on the dryad, and then a nat 20 on the treant.
Okay, so give me damage.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my extra force die on the nat 20 on the dryad, so that becomes 5d8 for the first for the dryad. There's a d8. That's a d4.
In our private chat, there is a lot of talking about Kender putting magic mouths on oh no, sorry, catapulting a giant sending stone and then attaching the other side to a Kender.
The fort would give up.
Yeah.
That's the origin of fantasy psychological warfare.
Everyone in the fort has disadvantage to attacking everyone, but the Kender talking through the catapult.
25 points of force damage to the ent, or to the dryad. Sorry.
Okay. All right, and to the tree, to the ent.
Much better rolls.
Ooh.
11, 15, 12, 27 to 4 points of force damage to the treant.
All right, both of them are still up as you start powering through them. Your blows raining down, cracking the wood that they are made of or surrounds them.
Cool. All right.
Anything else on your turn? I think you're probably good.
Yeah, I'm probably good. I think I have to declare like as it hits if I'm gonna do stunning strike. I can't do it after the fact. Yep.
I would like to. I would like a round.
That's fair. And then you know what, Lir'wen, after doing that, you see they're going up and going. Oh yeah, I have 65 feet of movement, so is gonna go back into the group.
All right.
That's your turn.
Rosie, you're up.
Cool. Rosie's gonna move, I think. Yes, she's gonna leave Boom Boom, I think. Yeah, just leave him where he is. 5. And Cantrip Master again. Is any of these guys still stunned?
No, they're done at the end of my turn.
They are not stunned anymore.
Okay. Okay, Cantrip Master. So that is gonna be -5 off that. That makes that a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, dirty 20 will hit.
And I'm going for the Dryad-y one again.
Sounds good. God, you guys rolled these guys.
34 points of damage on that.
What type of damage?
Fire.
How do you do it?
Okay, she just levels the firearm and shoots the firebolt into its face.
Okay, hold on. So Kal, because you are joining us as a guest, I should let you know that for Vecna, because you guys are such high level, we're using splash damage or overrun damage. So you did how much damage? 34? Or yes.
Yes.
So that means, okay, so you did 34 times 2, so you did 68 points of damage minus 32, which means you did 36 more points of fire damage to the one behind it as you punched
With the
this
fireball?
with the fire bolt.
Oh, with the I see.
So you literally left a
But not
smoking
an area
crater
effect.
in the first one that punched through. So basically, if you're in range, like for example, this one, a bolt would go through one and hit the other, or if you like,
Oh, I see.
if you could hit the guy next to the guy with the same roll, the rollover damage splashes.
I've caught an episode here or there, and I remember
It just makes
because
combat
it
go
sucks
so
when
much
an
faster.
enemy has like 2 health.
Yeah.
And you do like max damage, and
Mhm.
you're like,
Yeah, I edge a lot of enemies in other games
It's
as well.
true. So, Christine, that one has taken a huge amount of damage. The tree behind it is on its last limbs.
All right. And bonus attack from Cantrip Master of having killed
Oh shit.
the first one with my cantrip. I'm firing the cantrip again.
Okay.
I don't think I
I
can do
should
the
take
bonus
this
to this
cantrip,
as well
Master.
because it's once per turn.
Yes, I wrote that in
but-
specifically.
This is a basic spell attack then, which it means that's a 26 to hit.
Okay, how do you do it?
I want to find out how bad I do it.
Okay. It has 3
Oh.
hit points.
That's fine.
Alright, so
she
this should
wants
be
to roll
entertaining then.
anyway.
Okay.
Um,
Remember that it's fire
It depends
damage,
if you
It should
send
just
it to the
explode.
Shadow Realm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you can't send somebody to Shadow Realm with fire. You send it to the Fire Realm.
You send it to the
She does
astral
so much
realm.
damage. She sends it
Oh,
to the.
yeah.
It's banishment. She does so much damage. She casts banishment.
that's 19 points of fire damage.
Okay, so 19 points of fire damage is actually 38 points of fire damage because it's vulnerable to fire, which means you did negative 35 hit points to it.
They just burn into a crisp of like ash, just floats away on the wind.
Oh, is there
Oh,
like a
oh,
shadowed
oh,
imprint
It
on the
Thanos
wood?
is.
Oh, it just ashes away? It says in Sylvan, I don't feel so well, Mr. Bark. There we go. I'm here all week,
It's okay.
folks.
None of you speak Sylvan.
If we had the Avernus
don't.
group inspiration, I'd give you my
Oh,
inspiration.
thank
code
you.
for that.
Thank you. All right, and with that, the combat comes to a close. As it does, the Kenders turn and look at you, still twirling their staffs, making that unholy noise. Hey, you! What are you doing here? Thanks for the help, but what are you doing here? Are you suspicious? You look like suspicious folk. You look dead!
I'll
Points
speak
directly
in
at
Kender
Gaunt.
speak.
Why do you sound like a fly?
I'm gonna speak in Kender speak. Despite how they look, they're
I understand.
here to help. Kender speak
Yes, actually it does.
specifically.
I
What?
have Tongue of the Sun and Moon at level 13. I understand all spoken languages.
Oh, freaking monks! Despite how they look, they're here to help us.
Oh, good. I'm glad they're
They're
here to help
rowdy.
us.
Why?
Now, who are we? The woman says.
We're protectors of
How we
Krynn.
look.
Wait, what?
Well, you look like a weird. Are you a spider elf? Was your mom a spider? You got so many arms. And the woman is going to start like looking you over and like poking and prodding you, Lir'wen.
Hey.
Hey, Lir'wen, do me a favor.
Yes.
Are we being
make me a-
attacked?
Make me a perception roll.
My
depends.
passive perception is 20.
Cool. What is something embarrassing on Lir'wen's person?
Uh,
The butterfly tramp stamp.
I
don't
can't
think-
pickpocket that.
Lir'wen, you're gonna find that she has. Oh, what does she have?
Fan art of Osric.
I mean, obviously.
No, you're gonna find that she has an invitation to the Lir'wen fan club appreciation, because what my flaw is, I have a growing fan club, but Lyra does not want people to know that.
Ooh, looks like I'm going to the fan club, honey. Look. What? I have my ticket. No, it's mine. I found it.
Wait, what is that?
That was an
it's
invitation.
I'm a fan club of Lir'wen. Lir'wen.
Lir'wen?
What's it for?
No, my name's Tarpibura. Tarpibura Tanglebane.
Yeah, but you see, it says to Lir'wen, we would like you to attend our first official. Just give it back.
Oh, sorry. Did you drop this? I'm sorry. I just found it on the ground. She'll smile and hand it back to you. Sorry, she has a slight Irish accent. I should be doing that. The Kender. Oh, sorry. I just found it on the ground. Are you Lir'wen? Lir'wen?
Lir'wen.
Oh, nice to meet you, Lir'wen. I'm Tarpibura Tanglebane, and this is my husband, Donalman Tanglebane Hashlinger. Oh no,
Hashlinger.
no, Dongleman's my cousin. I'm Donlaman.
Capybara Donlaman, got it.
Mm-hmm. And these are our kids. That's Anika Snaff and Bruce Better. Or Anika and Bruce, if you want to be quick. All of you folks have really a lot of desire to speak quickly. I can speak quickly if that would be easier for you. You can just call me. You can call me Capybara, or you can call me Donald Man. Just don't call me late for lunch. Thanks for helping us beat those weird trees.
Why were you trying to beat the weird trees?
I understand the words, but I have no idea what they're saying.
That's okay.
Oh well,
Why were you...
we're on a bit of a pilgrimage.
Oh. Where to?
Well, here to be honest. We're helping a friend go home. And then when we got here, there were all sorts of weird trees, and they were doing all sorts of weird stuff, and they were all like, "Oh, we own the forest now, and now that the ancient protecting rod is gone." And then they started attacking us, and they were talking, "Oh, we'll make mulch out of you," and we were like, "I don't want to be mulch. If I was going to be anything, like, you know, compost is really better for the environment than mulch. Really, mulch usually has some type of chemicals in it."
You said protecting rod.
Yeah, we're looking for a rod.
Oh. Oh, it's not here anymore. It's gone. They said that it was gone. Yep, it's true. I heard that it was gone, says Donlaman.
Well, you seem to be very good finders.
Oh, you have no idea. Things just seem to show up when we're around. People, especially you tall folk, you need to keep a better handle on your stuff. It's not my fault that this... And... like, he's gonna reach behind him and pull out something that was strapped to his back. It's a double-barreled crossbow. See, I found this. I don't know what it's for. I think it's for making hash browns.
Okay, maybe don't point it upwind at yourself.
You sure? Oh, there's something pointy in there.
Oh, curious. It has 2 drawstrings.
Mm-hmm. I've kept it strung for quite a while.
Yeah, I think you're not supposed to leave it like that.
Should I pull the trigger? He's like pointing it at his face.
Does it have the bolts in it?
There's something sharp in there.
Maybe aim it at a tree first.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I need to make a strength save. He's gonna aim it at the tree, pull the trigger, and be launched 5 feet back.
I figured. We fired both of them at the same time.
It was a kender flinger!
I hope it aids you well in flinging kender.
That reminds me of a story from the Kender Queen talking about a gnome flinger, but it doesn't make any sense because she's the Kender Queen. She wasn't a gnome.
The gnomes had invented the flinger.
Oh,
of course we did. Gnomes invent most things, honestly.
It's true.
Well, Well, now that everything's good and the tree's less gross than it was, looking up, you can see that the tree itself is starting to scab over and heal right in front of your eyes. Some of the innate magic that these blight dryads and tree ants had been inflicting on the tree will begin to undo itself.
Going
That's
to
far.
approach this. The inside is hollowed like any gigantic old tree, but
course.
it seems that there's life to it. It wasn't completely.
Not
It's
completely.
healing?
It is going to be
Oh.
stabilizing for sure.
'Tis time to see what our friend has to say. I'm going to approach the tree.
Okay.
Go inside. Have a look around.
All right. Inside of the tree,
I'm gonna go
are...
with you.
Okay. Inside of the tree, you are going to see that there is an immense vault inside. Made of wood, carved out of the center of the tree, you can see that, for one, this is the largest tree in the forest vicinity. And as you step inside, you can see the tree itself has built into it a series of stairs, almost, made of branches and vines that have grown from its internals. They spiral up until about 40 feet up inside of the husk of this tree, inside of its center hollow. There is a small dais, almost like the type that you would put like a sword in a stone, and around this stump that has grown in the center of the tree there, you will see that there was once a spot for something about as large around as a staff.
Oh, well. What is this artifact part of? It was Gaunt, was it not? You're from a place far beyond Krynn.
You said it's a staff. It looks like it could hold a staff. so
Looks like
not
it
piece.
absolutely could have held the rod piece.
Oh, okay. It could have held the rod. Maybe that's why we were spat out around here.
I know not of what artifacts you search, but are they not of this realm? I'm assuming you're not planning on returning that artifact to this sacred site.
No.
No, it is part of it is a piece of an artifact that is used to seal. And we can...
It'll save the world.
multiverse.
The word
Yeah.
world.
And so if that was the extent of just
Methods.
part of its power, then I assume your quest is of great importance.
Nothing is more important.
Literally all of life as we know it hangs in the balance. And that's not a hyperbole. That is fact.
Going to place his palms across the kind of grown roots where the dais was,
Mm-hmm.
and cast Speak with Plant. Speak
Ooh.
with Plants.
Perfect. So, as you cast Speak with Plants, the ancient tree is going to rumble beneath your palms. Now, Speak with Plant, does it allow you to just directly communicate, or does it give you a limited number of questions?
I'll bring it up.
30
Here we
feet.
go.
Imbue plants within 30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation. Give them the ability to communicate with you and follow simple commands. Oh, cool. And you can ask questions about it. It lasts for 10 minutes. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you can communicate as if you shared a common language, plant language.
Interesting.
But yeah, they can't get up and walk away unless that's something they can actually do. But it's
All right. So
yeah,
the
it's a
tree is
weird.
going to...
It's a weird one.
Hello.
Elder, there was an artifact that was here.
Yes. A man took it. A human.
Was it of great importance to the forest?
It kept away the creatures that would defile us. But we are strong. It was placed with me many years ago by a druid. I was to be tended and protected. But my current druid ran when he realized what had happened.
If I find a druid to make this their home, would you assist us in finding this artifact? He said a human.
Would you have me pick up my roots and walk away, little one?
If only.
So the rest of you are just going to hear the tree kind of grumble and moan around you. It's very surreal hearing this. Just now.
I'm
the
wondering,
question
can
there,
I hear this? Yeah.
because you can hear any spoken language. You can understand any spoken language, right?
You understand all spoken languages.
So let me just double check speak with plants. You imbue with limited sentience
Yeah.
and animation, give them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands. So I'm guessing that you can piggyback Aurontiros if it is speaking.
Amazing.
You can communicate
When he
as if-
talks to animals
as
and
if
when he
you
talks
share-
to plants, I can hear.
But
That's
you can't
freaking
communicate
dope.
back with them.
I can't.
So you
No,
have-
I can't communicate back, but I can hear.
But you can understand. I'm going to say yes.
That's cool.
I'll say yes because that's interesting.
That's dope. That's
yeah,
really cool.
and the second last line is you can communicate with them as if you shared a common language.
Yeah, if it's a plant
but you don't gain
creature.
any magical ability to influence it.
So that's if it's a plant creature, like a creature with a plant subtype, like a dryad
Yeah.
or an ent. So like this tree itself would only count as a creature right now, more or less. So yes,
It will say that to you. Would you rather I pick up my roots and join you? And he said, I would that it could. Then how may I aid you?
With any information about where you sensed they went.
I cannot sense beyond my place, but I can tell you.
bless you. Outside, you hear Rosie sneezing loudly as she's dusting the dust off of Boom Boom. The ashes.
I can tell you, the one that came here wore long black robes. follow the creatures and the carnage, and you will find the one who took the magic rod.
Oh.
So, what's happening?
Comes from outside.
Well,
Our new
Yeah, I
friend
don't
is
know.
talking to plant the tree, and I can understand it.
truly. Perhaps the elves where you are
Did
from.
you take tree talking lessons while I was away?
No, I can also hear those Kender talk too. I've never learned Kender before.
Well, I mean, I was speaking common. I was speaking common too. I mean, I was speaking a little bit of
But
Kender
he
speak back.
he switched to Kender speak to talk to you guys, and I could understand.
Oh, you speak Kender speak.
No, I don't. I can understand it.
So, you're going to hear a voice shout
I
out
can't
from the
understand
entrance
it.
to the tree. So, is it safe up there? Our friend would like to go home now if it's safe.
It looks like it's safe.
Oh yeah, who's
Yes.
your friend?
Oh, come on, you'll love her. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. And the two little children, Kender, are going to rush up and grab you. They can't be more than about the height of a 10-year-old gnome. And are going to kind of grab you by the arms and drag you back to the wagons. The war horses that were pulling them are now quite calm. And as you make your way back there, can I get you to make me an investigation check?
Boy,
Thanks to
can
Jack
I.
of all trades. I have
Dirty
a mighty
20.
+1.
Is Rosie the only one going back, or are you guys all following her?
Oh, she
I'm
was
probably-
yelling out at us. So
Yeah.
You know what? We were
Yeah.
up. So it sounds like three of us were kind of like up there. And then
Mhm.
the Rose, it's probably just Rosie then.
Probably just Rosie.
Oh, I was gonna say Imogen wouldn't have gone like
And
anywhere.
Imogen, yeah.
So
Oh, sorry, so we'll
Imogen's
say
probably
Rosie-
just like hanging down. It's like I'm bored. So
Okay, Rosie and Imogen. So Rosie and Imogen can both make me that roll.
cool. I got an 8.
You got an 8? I'll
Yep.
give you advantage for being a fighter.
Oh no. I got an 8.
Well, I can only do so much.
Yeah. I
As
rolled
you
a 4
approach,
on my second one, and I have nothing to add to it.
And what did you get, Rosie?
Natural 20 for 30.
Okay. As the two children, Bruce and Annika, pull you over to the first cart, they are going to start to ruffle around inside and go, "Where are you? You're somewhere in here. Come on." You are going to notice that these carts are, Imogen, you're going to look around and see that the carts are full of stuff. Like, these people are traveling in style. There's food, there's water, there's all sorts of like trade goods inside. It's really, really interesting, the amount of stuff that's in here. And then, and just double checking, Lir'wen, did you go inside the tree?
No, she's kind of just standing at the doorway, kind of listening into what the
Okay,
tree's
you
She
can
was like
wander over.
listening to the tree going.
Okay. You could wander over as well at this point, if you'd like.
Sure, yeah. She was also speaking to the Kender, like she was like. 'Cause I
Sure,
thought
yeah.
I
Give me an investigation roll
was
as well.
talking with her. Well, I rolled the 18 for a dirty 20.
Perfect. So as you're looking inside, both you and Rosie are going to see that there is also about 200 steel ingots in the back of this. Big, blocky ones, like blacksmith ingots. As well as what looks like several full suits of human-sized armor and the equipment of a party of knights. This isn't a Kender wagon. This is a human military transport wagon.
Oh,
Where did you guys get this wagon?
Oh, someone just left it lying around, and they, the horses were getting bored, so we thought we might as well take them. That's what Ma and Pa said. Besides, we need to get there in a hurry, and if nobody was using it, we figured it wouldn't hurt because... And then they're going to reach down. Rosie, as you were noticing that, with that nat 20, you are going to see that lying in the midst of this is a gorgeous horned helmet with very intricate filigree, knightly and absolutely stunning to the eye. And as they are saying that, they lean over and you are going to hear a little squeak from somewhere inside of the carriage, inside of the wagon. It's a squeak that is, it's dry and it's somewhat labored and it's weak. It's an animal noise. And as Annika climbs into the back of the wagon, pushing over some of the armor that's going to clang against part of the some of the ingot stacks, she's going to reach down and go, "Oh, there you are," and is going to pick up an old, once upon a time brown squirrel that has turned completely gray with age. And is going to turn and hold it out, and this old wizened squirrel is going to look at you through very milky eyes and let out a little chirp. "This is Whisker Wisp. Say hi, Whisker Wisp." Ma says you used to belong to the druid that worked here, but then she came on adventures with her when she was apprenticing. Ma knows of some of the druid craft as well. She borrowed some of the books and some of the learnings.
Huh.
But she wanted to come back here to say her goodbyes. She's almost 16 years old. Did you know that a squirrel can live to be 15? This one lived to be 16.
That's impressive.
The three of you stand around, Osric kind of watching from a distance. She wanted to come back here before it was all over. Where do you think squirrels go when they die?
Squevin?
Oh, I want to go to Squevin. But first, I've got to go to this party. I was invited. She holds up an invitation saying, "Welcome to the Lir'wen fan club."
Damn it. I'm just nail down my stuff. I have things dangling all over me. Man, am I actually going to take inventory of what I have? Oh, nah.
"I found these great earrings," the young boy says, wearing a pair of Lir'wen's earrings.
How did you get those off?
Leaning out a convenient kind of hole in the outer bark or whatever. "They haven't taken your underwear yet.
Oh,
that
look
one
at
still
these.
puzzles me."
So, do you like the wagons? You can borrow them if you want. Just bring them back.
Sure.
We got it from a nice little town back along the way. What was it called? Oh, that's right. Donalman will say. It was Feltris. Feltris on the Fen. Nice place. Didn't seem to like Kender that much, though. Don't know why. Met those nice knights there. Really lovely folk. One of them had a big scar across her face, though. Looked like a real toughie. "Like you!" Points at Imogen. Are you a knight? Are you a big toughie?
No to the first, yes to the second.
So is the druid up there or not?
I'm going to round out the entrance. No, there's no druid. But on the plus side, finding the rod shouldn't be difficult. Although,
How do we know that the squirrel is not the druid?
Are you a druid?
That'd be nuts.
druids are usually people, but I suppose a really smart squirrel could be a druid. Why?
I mean, couldn't just a druid wild shape?
Oh, I see what you're suggesting.
The squirrel is going to climb down out of Annika's hands and start to slowly and haltingly prance up toward the tree, or skitter up toward the tree.
Squeakity squeak.
Hello, the squirrel says to you. I'm assuming that you're going to cast Speak with Animals, since you can do it at will.
It's just kind of always
Yeah, it's pretty much. You
technically
got
can
to say
cast
you
it at
activate
command.
it according to the rules.
You have to yes.
So, she'll look up at you and with a, oh, hello. Are you the druid here now?
Unfortunately,
I was looking for Lir'wen,
Lir'wen.
the little boy. Is my little boy here?
No one is here.
Oh. That's all right. She skitters forward a bit, and you can see that at the base of this tree, they're in the wreckage of whatever these blights did. There are broken tables and chairs, a broken bed. And she will wander over to the broken bit of bed. Will sniff around it exhaustedly, and will say, "He was here. He'll be back soon. I'll just wait for him." And she curls up into a ball on his pillow, laying her head down on her tail. He'll be back soon, and I'll see him again then. And shuts her eyes. And then is gone.
To Squevin with you.
The mother Kender, Tarpyborough, will look and will wipe her eyes. She was a good squirrel. I'm a little mad that the boy wasn't here, though. He was supposed to be watching this place.
Looks like he was either taken or had to flee for his life.
I'm a little pissed off.
Well, it'll be easy to find the path of destruction that the Magi that took the rod will inevitably make.
He probably went back to somewhere safe, like the Fen place, that town.
Wait. What town?
Where we got the carts. Philantris on the Fen. Or
So we should head
Feltris?
there?
Do you want us to
What
give
do
you a
you-
ride? We've got a couple of wagons outside. We just borrowed them. Should we probably...
I'm going to walk over. Are these war horses or like ponies?
They are Solamnic war horses.
Oh, so they actually have armor and like coat
They
of
have
mail?
barding. And you are going, now that you're getting a good look at this, roll me an investigation check with
Wait.
advantage.
Wait a second. I'm going to use lucky.
Yeah.
Because I just rolled a 2 and a 3.
Okay.
So do I roll just one? Or make the roll
You
again?
can re-roll them both.
You remembered you have lucky. Yay.
Yay! More than once a campaign. Oh, 19 and 9. That's much better. So
Okay.
dirty 20.
So, looking around, these are Solamnic wagons. These are knightly wagons loaded with what appears to be defensive weaponry, supplies, and also like suits of armor. These Kender ran off with these knights' wagons while they were probably getting changed somewhere or preparing to guard a garrison, probably at this town with suddenly monsters on the loose.
No.
And as you are looking around at this, Rosie, do you mind if I do some? What would you be doing with that helmet you found, Rosie? Would you put it on?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, the kid is going to. The younger boy is going to turn around with a giant rattling helmet on it, or on his head, that you will recognize as the helmet belonging to Sir Levna Dracorn, Knight of the Rose.
And is it visible or is it only with like the very high investigation that the steel bars?
So it's
visible?
not that, but you are going to be able to see that there are like sigils stamped into the side of this. Like these are Solamnic ingots.
I'm going to. I actually have Solamnic in my languages. I'm going to say Solamnic prayer, like gods forgive the innocent, or gods forgive the ignorant, or something like that. And be like, kneel down next to the child and be like, is it all right if I borrow this? I think it belongs to a friend, and I think they'd like to see it back.
The helmet? Of course, it's mine now. I'm your friend. My name's Bruce Better. But
Bruce
honestly,
Banner.
you've got Bruce Better. Yeah, you've got a bigger head than me. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You got so much hair.
I usually, it's meant for more of the round ears.
It was a little uncomfortable inside of that thing. Really was.
So we should probably bring these carts to the naked knights that are probably guarding a town.
Yep.
If that isn't too way, perhaps we could ask about an individual wearing black robes while we're there. And I'd like to check in on an old friend.
And I think that's where we're going to call game for the night. As you make your way toward the small town of Feltris on the Fen, as we continue, Vecna, Eve of Ruin in Krynn. Ba-dum-bum. There you go. You guys have some fun?
Eve of Krynn.
I like how there's
Yeah.
$10 million of
That
Krynn
Kender just
currency in
ran
one of
off
the-
with.
Oh
in
my
Okay.
god.
Yep.
currency.
I'm picturing
To
Lebanon
other-
just
To
right
other realms,
now.
they must be like, why do they have steel ingots in here?
I
Where's
mean,
all the gold?
steel ingots are
Right.
good for like making, like it's good for like troop transport and
Weapons.
stuff like that, like, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's
Mhm.
like worth 10 times what it is there. So I'm gonna let you guys know minor spoilers ahead if you're going to play this game yourself. But so if you'd not like to hear more, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next episode in 2 weeks. But if you want to hear, this is the way the original part of the module went since before I changed it. You arrive on Krynn, same tree, okay, but it's dying, it's evil, etc. The tree itself was once protected by the Rod of Seven Parts, which I left in there. However, it was stolen by werewolves, and to get into it, you have to meet the tree ants. One of them attacks you. There's got like a grotto where you can investigate stuff, and there's a kender werewolf here that like tries to threaten
What?
you. Yeah, named Riffle.
What?
Wait. Inside the tree?
Around the tree, yeah. Is a member of a group called the Blue Fire Wardens, naturalists who oppose Death Knight Lord Soth. The Wardens recently attempted to besiege a group of Soth's followers in a keep called the Three Moons Vault, but the attack failed. The survivors fled into the wetlands, were attacked by a violent monster. Riffle is willing to guide you to the Three Moons Vault, but first need your help to defeat that evil creature. Which is something I'm actually keeping in the module because I really like that monster. And but to get that, you have to get the last unwilted fruit from this tree, which the Deadbark Dryad is protecting, because the tree was corrupted by Lord Soth, and etc., etc. So it wasn't werewolves, it was Lord Soth, my bad. So
Soth.
there's all this stuff, and I'm like, this is like not Dragonlance. It's not a bad story. Like it would be fine outside of Dragonlance. So I was like, oh, what about a family
That
of
sounds
Kender?
like a one shot.
It does sound like a one shot, right?
Like
so
there's a magic
I-
fruit, and you.
Yeah. So I decided, like, I had originally the druid was going to be in here, and when I was writing this, and I was like, oh, the druid will already be there, but like that was really throwing me off today until I was like, oh, the druid probably would have ran away when the magic protecting this place left. Like he's not that old. And then I had the chance to do a sad thing with a squirrel because I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals and thinking about
You
Tippy
did
Toe.
it.
That was rough. That was. You got me emotional with. The,
I should have warned you that it was going to be some Guardians 3 stuff.
And then Aurontiros comes out with the weapon, and I'm like trying not to die.
I remember that was his like level of naive humor. Like the
I was
completely
so jealous
deadpan
of
Squeven.
Chris. I was so jealous of Chris with a mask to hide your face.
I was muted, but I definitely was reacted to that. I was like,
Oh, I know
this
you
is a
were,
sad
but-
moment. And then Squeven came up, and I was just like, if I was drinking,
Who
it
did
would
they
have been
steal that
spat all
from?
over the
Someone
place.
else
Me,
said
I think it was
I
Robin.
said
Stole it from Robin.
Squeven.
Said it
I said
first.
Squeven
Yeah.
first.
And then you weaponized it. You
I
weaponized
Yeah,
weaponized
you
Squeven.
weaponized it.
So yeah, if any part of this mod doesn't work for you, let me know and I'll rewrite it before it comes out. But I think a family of Kender is something that you haven't really seen. Plus, having a troop transport be hijacked by Kenders is just so delicious for me.
And also,
It's
then it
great.
gives you an idea where to go.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope
You're
so. 'cause
right,
I'm
though.
inventing
You
this
made
town.
it feel Dragonlance-y instead of generic D&D. Like,
Well, and I wanted it to
One,
feel
with
two,
a
like
three
Krynn
shot.
like template on top.
exactly right, some 5e shit. I really wanted the idea of like the Kender being like, oh, we're on a road trip with a friend. We might as well borrow a cart and leave our donkeys.
Logic. Yep.
Right.
It's there. It's all
It's
there.
logic, right? Nobody was
That's-
using these. These are
that's
totally fine.
Yeah.
Kender with 10 million Krynn bucks in equipment and horses.
I love
Oh,
Krynn
I
bucks.
don't know where that came from. They just borrowed the cart.
Yeah, exactly.
The armor
They're
and stuff
fearless.
just
Yeah,
weighs
the
down the
shit-talking
cart so
them.
that they can go faster. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Helps you get through the mud, that's for sure. All right,
Yeah.
so folks, that's going to be it for episode 22. We're going to be back in 2 weeks because we have some players that are out of town next week or have family visiting. So you'll be able to see more of Aurontiros and the rest of the... I forget what your party name is. Is it like the Vecna Eye Pokers? Something like that?
Vecna Extermination
Wish.
Squad.
Death
Oh,
Wish.
Death Wish. That's right.
We have
You-
the most
Death Wish.
metal name.
Because you all want to die. But you know who doesn't want to die? People on our Patreon. A big thank you to our divine producers, my mom and Shaikon Vermillion. Our demonic producer, Sorcerer Sanguine. Our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Clark, the Ink Goblin, Crush, Urquhart, and Big Nut. Our monster makers, Soul Omen and Laruk, and our High Council, Terran, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Aladeth, Mike Baxter, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Grumpy Owl, Nihilus, and Cookie Mon Steve. Hope to see you very soon. And don't forget, Vecna Eve of Ruin is coming to our podcast soon. So if you prefer to listen in podcast form, it's going to be out in June sometime. Because I got to go back and rip all the episodes and do some cool stuff. But with that, join the Patreon and get a bunch of cool stuff and help support the channel. And we will see you in 2 weeks here on Vecna Eve of Ruin. Good night, everyone.